Hello everyone. Welcome back to the YouTube channel Weather Coverage. This is the very detailed weather forecast for United States during the next 2 days. First off, if you're new to the YouTube channel and still aren't subscribed to this YouTube channel, so subscribe now so you don't miss any crucial weather forecast. Thanks a lot. Tropical Storm Debby, forecast and impacts trajectory and strengthening. Tropical Storm Debby, currently active in the Atlantic Ocean, is forecast to regain strength and alter its trajectory towards the southeastern United States. The storm, initially weakened, has shown signs of re-intensification due to favorable atmospheric conditions, including warm sea surface temperatures and low vertical wind shear. The National Hurricane Center, NHC, predicts that Debby will make landfall in central South Carolina by tonight. This anticipated landfall marks a critical point in the storm's life cycle, transitioning from a tropical storm to potentially a minimal hurricane or a strong tropical storm, depending on its interaction with the surrounding environment. Rainfall and flooding. One of the primary concerns with Tropical Storm Debby is the heavy rainfall it is expected to bring. Forecast models indicate that rainfall totals could exceed 25 inches in isolated areas, particularly across central South Carolina, North Carolina, and into southeastern Virginia. This significant rainfall will likely lead to widespread flash flooding, impacting both urban and rural areas. Flash flooding poses a severe risk to life and property, with the potential for rapid inundation of roadways, homes, and infrastructure. The National Weather Service (NWS) has issued flash flood watches and warnings for the affected regions, urging residents to stay vigilant and prepared for sudden, severe flooding conditions. Severe thunderstorm and tornado risks. In addition to heavy rainfall, the Storm Prediction Center (SPC) has issued warnings for severe thunderstorms and tornadoes in eastern North Carolina and southeastern Virginia. These regions are at risk due to the atmospheric instability and wind shear associated with Tropical Storm Debby. Severe thunderstorms could produce damaging winds, large hail, and isolated tornadoes, further exacerbating the potential for damage and disruption. Residents in these areas should be prepared for rapidly changing weather conditions and follow local emergency advisories closely. Mid-Atlantic region, interaction of tropical moisture and cold front. Evening storms and flash flooding. The interaction between Tropical Storm Debby's moisture and a cold front moving southward from the northern United States is expected to produce intense storms in the mid-Atlantic region. This combination will lead to a significant uptick in precipitation, particularly during the evening hours. Areas such as eastern Maryland, Delaware, southeastern Pennsylvania, and southern New Jersey are anticipated to experience severe convective activity, with heavy rainfall leading to flash flooding. The NWS has issued a slight risk of excessive rainfall for these areas, highlighting the increased potential for flash floods. Weather dynamics. The cold front advancing from the north will act as a lifting mechanism, enhancing the upward motion of moist air from Tropical Storm Debby. This interaction will create conditions conducive to heavy rainfall and potentially severe thunderstorms. The SPC has highlighted the potential for localized flooding, with streams and rivers quickly responding to the influx of water. Residents in these areas should monitor weather updates and be prepared for possible road closures and disruptions due to flooding. Southwest and Four Corners regions, monsoonal storms. Ongoing monsoonal activity. The Southwest and Four Corners regions are currently experiencing persistent monsoonal storms. These storms are fueled by moisture from the southwestern United States, interacting with the elevated terrain of the region. Monsoonal rains typically bring heavy downpours and thunderstorms, with a heightened risk of flash flooding due to the region's unique topography and soil conditions. Impact on high plains. The monsoonal moisture is expected to spread into the high plains by Thursday, increasing the risk of flash flooding in these areas. The Sangre de Cristo Mountains, in particular, are vulnerable to intense rainfall, which can lead to rapid runoff and localized flooding. The NWS has issued a slight risk of excessive rainfall for the affected areas, advising residents to stay informed about weather conditions and be prepared for potential flooding impacts. Historical context. Monsoonal rains in the Southwest and Four Corners region are a regular feature of the summer season. However, the current pattern suggests a particularly active monsoon period, with the potential for significant impacts on local communities. Historical data indicates that these storms can lead to substantial flooding events, especially in mountainous and desert areas where water quickly accumulates in streams and washes. Great Plains. Temperature shifts due to cold front. Cold front advancement. A strong cold front is advancing southward from the northern plains, bringing unseasonably cool temperatures to the Great Plains. The temperature drop is expected to be between 15 to 25 degrees below average, marking a dramatic shift from the recent warm conditions. This cold front will move into the Central Plains by Thursday, providing a respite from the heat for many residents but also introducing a sharp contrast in temperatures. Impact on daily life. The sudden drop in temperatures will affect various aspects of daily life, including heating needs, agriculture, and outdoor activities. While the cooler temperatures will be a welcome change for those affected by the recent heat, they may also bring challenges, such as increased energy demands for heating and potential impacts on crops that are sensitive to temperature fluctuations. Temperature records. Historically, cold fronts in the summer can lead to notable temperature swings. The current cold front is expected to create one of the more pronounced shifts this season, with temperatures dropping from well above average to well below average within a short period. This rapid change can impact both human comfort and environmental conditions. Southern Plains and Lower Mississippi Valley, heatwave. Heatwave characteristics. In contrast to the cool temperatures in the Great Plains, a severe heatwave is gripping the Southern Plains and Lower Mississippi Valley. Temperatures are expected to soar above 100 degrees Fahrenheit, with heat indices reaching extreme levels due to high humidity. This prolonged period of intense heat poses a significant risk to health and safety, particularly for those without access to effective cooling or adequate hydration. Health risks and precautions. The extreme heat presents several health risks, including heat exhaustion and heat stroke. The NWS has issued heat advisories for the affected regions, emphasizing the need for residents to take precautions such as staying hydrated, avoiding outdoor activities during peak heat, and ensuring access to cooling environments. Vulnerable populations, including the elderly, young children, and those with pre-existing health conditions, are at higher risk and should take extra care. Historical and future trends. Heat waves are becoming more frequent and intense due to climate change. Historical data shows an increasing trend in extreme heat events, with longer durations and higher temperatures. Future projections suggest that heat waves will continue to intensify, making it crucial for communities to develop and implement strategies to mitigate heat-related impacts and enhance resilience. Conclusion. The current weather patterns across the United States present a diverse array of challenges, from the imminent impacts of Tropical Storm Debby to the contrasting conditions of severe heat and unseasonable cold. The ongoing and forecasted weather events require close monitoring and preparedness, as each region faces unique risks and potential disruptions. Understanding the interplay of tropical moisture, cold fronts, monsoonal activity, and extreme temperatures is essential for effective weather management and safety planning. Residents are advised to stay informed through local weather updates, follow advisories, and take necessary precautions to protect themselves and their communities. As weather patterns continue to evolve, ongoing vigilance and preparedness will be key to navigating these complex and dynamic conditions. Thanks for watching.